Assalamu alaikum. 6 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asma Hafiz. First, the headlines. Prime Minister says world institutions have acknowledged economic stability achieved by the country as a result of reforms agenda of the government. Imran Khan has directed to launch an extensive public awareness campaign against child abuse in the country. Chairman Senate has invited Australian investors to benefit from opportunities in different sectors in Gwadar. A delegation of European parliamentarians will visit occupied Jammu and Kashmir tomorrow to assess ground situation there. European Union nations have agreed to Brexit extension until January 1st. In the second T20 of three-match series, Pakistan beat Bangladesh by 15 runs in Lahore today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan says the purpose of Azadi March is to create hindrance in the implementation of government's policies, which have started delivering positive results. Addressing a ceremony in connection with foundation stone-laying ceremony of Baba Guru Nanak University at Nankana Sahib today, he said the organizers of Azadi March are scared of the successes of government on economic front. He said first year was difficult for PTI government, but now the country is rapidly moving forward as a result of its policies. He said world institutions, including World Bank and Asian Development Bank, are acknowledging the reforms agenda of government and the economic stability achieved by the country. He said our efforts for ease of doing business have also been acknowledged by the World Bank, which has put Pakistan top performer in subcontinent and on the 6th position in the world. He said world is now showing interest to invest in Pakistan due to steps taken by government for ease of doing business. On the indisposition of PML Qaid Nawaz Sharif, the Prime Minister said federal and provincial governments have made their utmost efforts to provide best medical care to Nawaz Sharif. Turning to the uplift of the education sector, the Prime Minister assured to provide maximum resources for promotion of education. The Prime Minister appreciated the step of laying the foundation stone of Baba Guru Nanak University on the occasion of 550th birth anniversary of Baba Guru Nanak, saying it is the best honor for him. Earlier, Prime Minister Imran Khan laid the foundation stone of Baba Guru Nanak University at Nankana Sahib. On the occasion, the Prime Minister was briefed about the university project. Prime Minister Imran Khan has emphasized on early implementation of local government system while directing to complete the plan in this regard on time. He said this while chairing a high-level meeting on Punjab Municipal Services Program in Lahore today. The Prime Minister said the incumbent government has brought a revolution in Pakistan with the establishment of local government system. He said our cities can be improved only with the implementation of an effective administrative system. Imran Khan said the local government system is aimed at empowering people at the grassroots level so that they could make the decisions affecting their development and resolve their problems by themselves. Prime Minister Imran Khan has directed to launch an extensive public awareness campaign against child abuse in order to eradicate this crime. He was chairing a meeting in Lahore today to overview the law and order situation in Punjab. The Prime Minister, while referring to the incidents of child abuse in Kasur and Chunnia, said he is deeply grieved over the occurrences. He said such crimes invite wrath of God. Imran Khan directed Punjab Chief Minister and authorities concerned to visit Kasur, Chunnia and other affected areas and meet with local ulamas, affluent people, school teachers and parents to create awareness to identify the elements involved in such crimes. Chairman Senate Sadiq Sanjarani has invited Australian investors to benefit opportunities in different sectors in Gwadar. Talking to Australian High Commissioner in Islamabad today, he said Gwadar will play an important role in regional connectivity and expeditious development process is underway there. Chairman Senate said Pakistan and Australia enjoy tremendous relations and both countries have adopted identical stance on important international affairs. Australian High Commissioner said dialogue is the only way to resolve the Kashmir issue. This is Radio Pakistan. United Nations Special Rapporteur on Human Rights has expressed serious concern over Indian atrocities, killings, and violation of freedom of expression in occupied Kashmir. Replying to a question at a news conference in New York, she said during the past month she communicated with Indian authorities giving specific details about victims and their perpetrators, but the quality of response has been poor. In occupied Kashmir, life continues to remain far from being normal in the Kashmir Valley and Muslim majority areas of Jammu region on the 85th running of Indian military lockdown and gag on internet imposed on 5th of August. According to Kashmir Media Service, restrictions remain enforced while internet across all platforms and prepaid cellular services are suspended. An informal but widespread civilian disobedience movement remains in effect across the Kashmir Valley in protest against the Indian occupation of Jammu and Kashmir and New Delhi's recent action. In negation of India's own claim about normalcy in occupied territory, the authorities did not allow people to participate in the night-long prayers at Charar Sharif in Budgam district. Meanwhile, anti-India protest demonstrations were held in two main European capitals, London and Brussels, to mark the 27th October, the day India occupied Jammu and Kashmir in 1947, as Black Day. The participants of the protest demonstration held at 10 Downing Street in London submitted a memorandum to the Prime Minister's office urging the British government to raise the issue at the UN Security Council to redress the miseries of the Kashmiri people. On the other hand, a 28-member delegation of European parliamentarians is scheduled to visit occupied Jammu and Kashmir tomorrow. European Parliament member B.N. Dunn, who is part of the delegation, in a tweet in New Delhi, said that the delegation wants to see on the ground how it actually is and talk to some local people in Kashmir. In Afghanistan, 15 Taliban militants were killed in a security forces cleanup operations in northern Kunduz province today. According to army spokesman of the province, 6 security personnel were also killed in the operation. The European Union nations have agreed to Brexit extension until January 1st. European Council President Donald Tusk said in a tweet, 27 countries will remain in the European Union after Britain leaves agreed to accept London's request for a Brexit extension. South Korea has offered North Korea working-level talks to discuss issues on Pyongyang's scenic resort of Mount Kumgang. Seoul's Unification Ministry spokesman Lee Sang-min, during a press briefing, said that Mount Kumgang area has been a space not only for inter-Korean tour project, but also for reunion of separated Korean families and social and cultural exchanges. And now cricket. In the second T20 of three-match series, Pakistan women team beat Bangladesh women team by 15 runs at Lahore today. Earlier, batting first, Pakistan scored 167 runs for the loss of 3 wickets in the allotted 20 overs. In reply, Bangladesh scored 152 for the loss of 7 wickets in the stipulated overs. And finally, the weather. Mainly dry weather is likely to prevail in most parts of the country, while cold weather conditions in northern areas during the next 24 hours. However, cloudy weather conditions with light rain and dust storm is expected at coastal areas of Sindh. Cloudy weather conditions with light rain is also expected at few places in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. To end the news, here once again are the main points. Prime Minister says world institutions have acknowledged economic stability achieved by the country as a result of reforms agenda of the government. Imran Khan has directed to launch an extensive public awareness campaign against child abuse in the country. Chairman Senate has invited Australian investors to benefit from opportunities in different sectors in Gwadar. A delegation of European parliamentarians will visit occupied Jammu and Kashmir tomorrow to assess ground situation there. And in the second T20 of three-match series, Pakistan beat Bangladesh women by 15 runs in Lahore today. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.